I am checking out a new singer today. This will be kdlang crying, a Roy Orbison Tribute performance. And I have not yet seen this. This will be a first time reaction. I will be breaking down the vocals as always, but I'm really intrigued. I have a lot of requests and comments saying that I should check out kdlang's performances, so here we are. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I'll be breaking down some kdlang vocals. I have actually covered Constant Craving. You can find this over on Spotify, as myself and Iren did make a covers acoustic album a couple of years ago now. So do go and check it out. It can be streamed on any major streaming platform. And while you're there, you can also find my debut album of original songs. It is called Echo. There are 9 original songs, and who knows, there may be more along the way. My album Echo can also be purchased as a digital download or a vinyl record. The links are in the description below. And please also check out my Patreon page. Again, the link is in the description below. Just a reminder that this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be pausing and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, I have left the link to the original video in the description below. Please hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and let's get to it.
It was alright for a while. I could smile for a while. Then I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight when you stopped to say hello. You wished me well. You couldn't tell I'd been crying.
Oh my gosh.
Over you.
Right, whoa. The way this whole performance, like that, a minute's already gone. The way the whole performance just began, chills. It's kind of like, you know, we hear the cheer of the audience. kdlang comes forward, grabs the mic, and then just starts singing. And then the instruments fine. Like some, you know, we have obviously some instruments there, I think. I can't even remember. It was just like mesmerizing. Let's go back and listen to that again, because wow. Okay, so it's acoustic guitar. Yeah, it's just acoustic guitar and the voice. Like, those are the two things that we're hearing, and obviously the audience cheering. And I love this beautiful wide vibrato. She's got this really lovely storytelling quality to her voice whenever she sings. There's such like, it's a deliberate, there is just so much thought about when there's no lingering around and kind of mumbling around. It's just da 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 da. It's very soft and gentle. There's a slight breath quality as well. Until we get a bit further into the verse and into the chorus, there's this kind of constant breathy, soft quality.
I could smile for a while.
Oh, so we do have some soft drums there as well. Sorry, that's evident there. What we can see, we get this lovely vocal fry, and actually the vocal fry is like that slack quality, the lowest kind of quality for our vocal folds, and we do actually get quite a clear vocal line that follows that. So it's kind of like we're visually seeing the vocal folds make that contact all the way.
I could smile for
And straight on that vibrato again.
Then I saw you last night.
So we heard a bit of a piano there as well, and then the bass comes in there. So otherwise it's very empty, and then it's like slowly more elements of the backing trickle in.
Then I saw you last night.
And like much more connected here vocally. I spoke over that cry. I know I'm pausing this so much, but look at how much goodness, like how much she's drawing us in, and we're like, wow, like mesmerized already. Almost falsetto, because we're throwing lots of breath in there. It's falsetto thin quality, just breath, and then we fall into a connected sound, that lovely kind of cry exhale onto it. It's so emotive, but it's so, again, that's that whole like deliberate, you know, focus that she has on the vocal line, that she wants to portray that. But not only does she want to portray it, she's also feeling it in that moment, that that's where she wants it to go. She's really just following where she wants the voice to go.
You held my hand so tight when you stopped to say hello.
And the music stopping as well on the word stop.
You wished me
so good.
well. You couldn't tell. I've been crying.
Look how close she is with the mic as well. Crying. It's not a loud sound. It's very soft as she's kind of just waving this note down. And just, I love how on the wouldn't, she's using that nasal wouldn't to kind of glide up. Nasal qualities are really helpful because it's a small space and we can kind of navigate through and where we want to go. It's a really great technique.
I've been crying.
And that subtle cry on that word.
Over you, crying. Over you and you.
So that cry in the word over there is also kind of like a yodel technique. They're very similar because they go from a thin to a thick, or a thick to a thin fold as well. But normally it's like from a thin to a thick. We hear that like that thin and then grasping hold. Sometimes we can do this on the same note, but here we're hovering between the two notes. It's beautiful.
So long, left me standing all alone.
These lower notes are really, she's throwing a lot of breath in these lower, and her vocal folds are thick there, right? But she's just allowing them to be quite breathy and just less connected there muscle-wise in the vocal folds. And as she then gets a little bit higher in pitch in the second half, we're a lot more connected. So she is getting full vocal fold closure, playing with the two qualities, beautiful. And again, every so often we just hear a flip in her voice, that kind of sudden cry. It's beautiful.
Alone and crying.
So beautiful.
Crying. It's hard to understand that the touch of your hand can start me crying.
Like each note that comes out of her mouth has got such thought, but then she's just so in it because the musical instrument that she holds is just so wonderful, and she's got so many tools that she can bring out whenever. It's like, cool, this is what I'm feeling here. And obviously this is rehearsed and, you know, she knows what she wants to do. But so notice how we go into these bigger notes. So now we are much louder in volume than what we were before. We're much thicker in our vocal folds. Beautiful vocal fold closure. We're getting lovely, efficient breath use. When we are belting, we need to make sure we've got great vocal fold closure, because if we don't, then it's going to be breathy. We don't have that strength behind the note. We don't have that support behind the note. I love as well how, I think the first word was understand, but it's this lovely the mouth is open. We're on the biggest space. A little bit of a pull away from the mic as well, just to create that space and openness in that sound. But does she go straight on a vocal, on a vibrato there? Let's go back.
It's hard to understand.
No, she goes straight tone and then invites that vibrato, which is great. When we, when we're belting, we're in a chest dominant place. It can be a full chest thick fold sound, or if we're a bit higher, we might be blending elements and we might be in this chest dominant mix section. Mixed voice isn't an actual, it's not a register. We are just choosing, the more we get to understand our voice, the more we strengthen our full voice, head voice, chest voice, thick folds, thin folds, the more we understand what our voice can do, the more we strengthen it, the more options we can have to pull out. And I love it. But when we are belting, we need to be in a chest dominant space, and we speak in a chest dominant space. Some people more than others, some people are a bit more of a blend, but we typically speaking are more chest dominant. So, and we don't speak with vibrato. We're not like, hey, I mean, unless we're all musical theatre people who were like, hey, it's very rare. But we talk with very short, but otherwise no vibrato. So, I love how it's just builds in there. It's a lovely open space, lovely open pharynx space, straight tone, and then we invite that vibrato. Such great control. Same thing. And that's vocal fry there. Oh, I love that mimic on the guitar there. Sorry, I cut it there. But there's some words on the first stop me from crying, is it? And start me crying. So, can't stop me cry. The can start me had this also like, da. It's like we're alternating between notes, but really smoothly, like bouncing, da, if we were to put them on separate notes. But it carries on the cry, like the wave motion. And then listen out for the guitar as well. Beautiful low connection. But it's true, oh, it's so true. I love you. Sorry, I love how it's very legato. All the notes are connected, and we hear that flip again. It's so true. Actually drops down here. It's just very spoken led. It is just an extension of our speaking voice. There are other tools like we've just been talking about, but otherwise it should just feel so connected. Oh, it's so true. I love you even more than I did before. Hello, Grit. Oh, darling, what can I do? No, you don't. Oh, we're hearing some lovely decorations there. Sorry, we'll go. I just wanted to talk about the darling. We have the same stop musically as we did in the first verse where the word stop was used. But now, because the word isn't stopped lyrically, musically we have stopped. But we kind of get that lean, that moan into the word. It's so beautifully painted. This is a really beautiful performance. Oh, darling, what can I do? Okay, hello drums, 1 second. Look at that lovely position. It was here. Notice how it's not a forced open. It's just the right amount of space. That makes sense for her. It makes sense for the singer. This is, we've got to make sure it makes sense for us, that we're not in any kind of pain. I love how there's not reaching. It's not a massively high note, but it's a really lovely and connected note for where it is. And it's so well supported. Yeah, this is on an A4. So this is at the top part of our thicker folds, top part of our chest voice, before we start maybe feeling a little bit of a flippy moment, because we're going into our first passaggio. So we could be bringing up a lot of heaviness, but notice how there's no reach. It's all like this way. And I love that slide helps as well. There's a little level of twang in there as well to keep that brightness going. Here we go. Oh my god, that fall down. My gosh, sorry, I need to talk about what we just heard, what we just witnessed. My goodness. So obviously we had just gone up to there, right? So we're going up to a D5 now. We've gone past that first passage where I just said that A4, every voice is different, but thereabouts that's at the top part of our chest voice, right? So how on earth did she get such a lovely loud sound up there that felt really chest dominant? One, it is chest dominant, but notice how it's not fully in our thicker folds. We can hear how it's lighter. It doesn't have that same thickness. There elements of our head voice quality in there. That soft, that lightening up. We've got lots of that cry. We can hear again audibly that cry coming through. There's lovely, the twang has increased. Twang is the narrowing of the AES, or the area epiglottis sphincter, which is just above the vocal folds. That are obviously vibrating and making contact and sending breath through. When we narrow this, we just get a little bit of a brighter quality, and we can make a fuller sound without reaching with our thicker folds up there. Beautiful. And to our help, the vowel is ah, crying. And I love how when we get this lovely like trill descend on it, it's beautiful. It's like got this lovely moan. She kind of just descends. It's beautiful. And that mic technique. Queen of dynamics here. Listen to how the voice almost disappears. I'll be crying. She's sending more breath than, especially when we were belting. As I said, we need to have full vocal fold closure the higher we go, we need as the vocal folds are thinning out, so many things just came in my head that I needed to say. As, to get a higher note, a higher in pitch, the vocal folds are thinning out. We can't keep reaching up with the thicker folds as mentioned. So we need to make sure that we've got full vocal fold closure in this thin quality while still making it quite full because we're belting and it's a chest dominant sound. Anywho, all of that. But I love, it's like we're sending more breath through. So we're fighting harder to get that vocal fold closure to obviously get clear as we then make tone. But there's so much, it's so long, that moment. Yeah. That was really beautiful. Yeah, it's like we're crying. Everyone's crying. It's just a beautiful vowel as well. Cry, crying, cry. And there's so much strength behind these notes. There's so much support behind these notes. There's nothing indicating that she's reaching or just uncomfortable. It's just so in her, and that's makes a wonderful performance to witness and watch. And these wonderful people watching this performance must be like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. And I love how towards the end there was a slight when we held onto that we kind of modified that vowel slightly. Let's go back. Yeah. It's like we just sunk into that vowel a little bit more just to allow that chest register to come up a little bit. We know our voice best. If we feel like we need to strengthen that area, strengthen that kind of quality up there, go for it. But that's an A4 again. More than capable of, putting in more thick folds because that's where we are range-wise. And like growl. Oh. Beautiful. I love those changes in the music. Yeah, notice how it was over you. Actually, we softened up and went to a pure E vowel there, but over. Beautiful. Wow. I am really happy that I finally got to some kdlang on my channel. Please let me know where you want me to go next. I want to listen to her voice more and study it more and nerd about it more. I think she's wonderful with the various stylistic choices that she's bringing to the performance, but it never feels out of place. It all feels so connected to her voice, and also just very emotionally driven. And of course, these dynamics that she's just providing us with. It's beautiful. Thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and a thumbs up button. Like I said, let me know where you want me to go next with kdlang. Otherwise, I'll see you very soon. Check out my music over on Spotify or wherever you listen to music. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.